Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chevanarottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya Bhagavatyuttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 5, Text 24. The meeting of Nanda Maharaj and Vasudeva. Can you repeat this verse after me? Dishtya samsara chakre asmin Dishtya samsara chakresmin Vartamanaha punarbhavaha Vartamana punarbhavaha Upalabdhaha Bhavan Adya Upalabdho Bhavan Adya Durlabham Priyadarshanam Durlabham Priyadarshanam Dishtya samsare chakresmin Vartamana punarbhavaha Upalabdho Bhavan Adya Durlabham Priyadarshanam Dishtya samsara chakresmin Vartamana punarbhavaha Upalabdho Bhavan Adya Durlabham Priyadarshanam. Dishtya, it is also by great fortune. Samsara chakre, asmin, in this world of birth and death. Vartamanaha, although I was existing. Punaha bhavaha, by meeting with you, is just like another birth. Upalabdhaha, being obtained by me. Bhavan, you. Adya, today. Durlabham, although it was never to happen. Priyadarshanam, to see you again, my dear friend and brother. My very dear friend and brother. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Vaicharana Arvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. It is also by good fortune that I am seeing you. Having obtained this opportunity, I feel as if I have taken birth again. Even though one is present in this world to meet with intimate friends and dear relatives in this material world is extremely difficult. Can you repeat the translation? It is also by good fortune that I am seeing you. Having obtained this opportunity, I feel as if I have taken birth again. Even though one is present in this world to meet with intimate friends and dear relatives in this material world is extremely difficult. Purport. Vasudeva had been imprisoned by Kamsa, and therefore, although present in Mathura, he was unable to see Nanda Maharaj for many years. Therefore, when they met again, Vasudeva considered this meeting to be another birth. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport and translation to Canto 10, Chapter 5, Text 24 of Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namavom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Kauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavati Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. This is one of the finest verses in Srimad Bhagavatam and the finest of spiritual sentiments expressed by Vasudeva to his dear cousin brother, first cousin, and dear friend Nanda Maharaj. The relationship and the feelings of Vaikuntha life, the original feelings of the soul, the original relationships of the soul is being revealed in these exchanges of love, exchanges of original love between Vasudeva and Nanda Maharaj. So Vasudeva, feeling the extreme pain of separation, of the inability to meet Nanda Maharaj, is speaking this verse. Dishtya Bhavan Adya. Jai Krishna Balaram Gaunitai ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai. Dishtya Bhavan Adya. Dishtya means to feel greatly fortunate. What is the fortune Vasudeva is considering that has come upon him? Bhavan Adya, that I am able to see you. So the fortune Vasudeva is feeling is the very aspect of possibility of reality of seeing Nanda Maharaj. He is feeling it as a great fortune. Both are pure devotees. So that means the very seeing of Nanda Maharaj, Vasudeva is taking it as a matter of great fortune. So, as Vaishnavas, we should also know to be able to see a Vaishnava is a great fortune in one's life. You don't get to see Vaishnavas in this world who are devotees of Vishnu. It is very rare. And pure devotees are even more rare. Rarest. Here two pure devotees are meeting. Let's see if time permits, we will discuss our fortune. It is more greater than Vasudeva's fortune. But let's stick to this verse for now. So Dishtya Bhavan Adya. So it is also by great fortune that I am seeing you. Upalabdha, having obtained this opportunity, Upalabdha, I feel as if I have taken birth again. It is like one more birth for me. That much rare, that much difficult to see you, oh my dear friend and brother, Nanda Maharaj. Then he is saying, Vartamanaha, even though we are present in this world, Vartamanaha, still, Durlabham Priyadarshanam, to meet with Priyadarshanam, Priyadarshanam, to meet with intimate friends. Darshana means meeting. Priya means somebody is very dear, very intimate, relative or friend or family member. So, Priya Darshanam, to come to meet with one's very intimate friend, relative, family member, Durlabham, very rare, very difficult. Samsara Chakre Asmin. In this material world, Samsara Chakra, it is very difficult to get to meet one's dear ones. Very difficult. Therefore, Durlabham Samsara Chakre, because it is Durlabham, but I have got the opportunity. Therefore, Dishtya, I feel myself greatly fortunate. To see the reality check here. Prabhupada brings about a reality check in the purport. So Prabhupada is saying, Vasudeva had been imprisoned by Kamsa. And he was in Mathura. And Vrindavan is in the district of Mathura only. It is not like India and America where you have to cross the seas and go. You see? It is just 25 minutes, that's all. From the Mathura city or the railway station to Vrindavan town, it is just 25 minutes, that's all. But he is not able to meet Nanda Maharaj for many, many years. Now you can appreciate the difficulty in meeting one's dear ones. Years have passed since he met Nanda Maharaj. That also when Nanda Maharaj came to pay his taxes, somehow he got to meet him. Nanda Maharaj met Vasudeva, then Vasudeva also meets Nanda Maharaj. And he's feeling that as though he has taken another birth again. Sometimes we see in our life also, after long time you meet your brother, sister, or your parent, you feel that bonding, that experience very strong, very pronounced. It's like life come back again. Materially also we have that experience. Feel such great relief. Feel a great relief. Finally I'm able to see my brother, my father, my mother, my wife after such a long gap. My son, my daughter I'm able to see after so many years. Suppose your child, you're put in hostel. For whatever the reason. Residential school. From first standard itself. Until the completion of degree. After that you're meeting. Imagine. And then the son is coming back. Maybe you're put in foreign country. So now that every year you can go and come, at least in our days it was not very easy. International travel was not very cheap like that. Today it has become like the flight rates are like a third AC in a train or second AC in a train, you get the flight. It was impossible actually. The flight rates were super high. So nobody could afford to go by flight actually. Somebody going by flight means some CEOs, managing directors. It's like that. Today we see, everybody is going by flight. So it was very difficult. And I am not exaggerating. There had been actual cases, at least my childhood days or even before, my childhood days, even the generation before, for whatever the reason they have put their children in foreign countries for education, it was very rare to meet them. Then after so many years, they come to meet. Imagine, it's like life come again. I've been separated from my soul. Actually, you cannot get separated. It's an expression in English. My life has come back. It's not really coming back. If life left you, you are a dead body. With an expression that to explain that feelings. How I can live without you? How can I exist without you? So here, Vasudeva is feeling like that by the absence of his association with Nanda Maharaj. So his association, Nanda Maharaj's association, is bringing back life, rejuvenating Vasudeva. Rejuvenating Vasudeva. This is seeing a Vaishnava. Actually, all of us would have experienced when we also came in contact with Prabhupada. It is so rejuvenating. It's like life come back. Real life we experience after we came in touch with Prabhupada. So this eagerness to see another Vaishnava is a great qualification in devotional service. Eagerness to associate with a Vaishnava is a great qualification for progress in devotional service. And it's not easy to develop this kind of eagerness. To meet another Vaishnava, to talk to him, to spend time with him, it is great pleasure. There's a principle called laulyam. Laulyam means greed. So either being very eager or being greedy to associate with a Vaishnava or the Supreme Lord is a very, very rare thing. If one has that kind of laulyam or that kind of eagerness, like the way Vasudeva is feeling, it's like another birth for me. He has perfected his Krishna consciousness. If you want to check whether you have perfected your bhakti, you can know by this principle. How much is my eagerness to associate with Prabhupada or with Krishna or with a fellow Vaishnava? Therefore, Narottam Das Thakur has captured this in 3 words: Hari, Guru, Vaishnava. These are the 3 important personalities in our life. Triangle. Hari, Guru, Vaishnava. If you have developed this kind of eagerness and intimacy and bonding and feelings towards a Vaishnava, perfected your spiritual life. Opposite of that is we are very eager about material life, material development, material prospects. That means he is opposite of fortunate. Adhishtya, unfortunate. So, this is the advanced state of Krishna consciousness, that you develop love for Hari, Guru, Vaishnava. It's an advanced state of Krishna consciousness, perfectional state of Krishna consciousness. So we have to begin somewhere. That is called Adav Shraddha, as taught by Rupa Goswami. There's a systematic way of reviving our natural love to Hari, Guru, Vaishnava. It is eternally present in the soul. This love for the devotees of the Lord, love for the Supreme Lord is eternally present in every jiva, but is being covered by material contamination, or the three modes of material nature, or by material desires, material life, material goals, material relationships, material hopes, etc. So, these material aspects can be burnt off by developing what is called as Sukruti. So coming to this point of Shraddha, it is called Adav Shraddha, with the two kinds of Shraddhas. First is Adav Shraddha, as Rupa Goswami says, how to systematically develop this point of feeling which Vasudeva has for Nanda Maharaj. Krishna or Krishna's devotee, both are on the same platform, as far as Tattva is concerned. As far as we developing our relationship with the Lord is concerned, our love either to the Lord or to the Guru or to the Vaishnava are all on the same absolute platform. No difference. Either you love Krishna or Guru, or you love Guru or Krishna, both are the same. Similarly, either you love a Vaishnava or Krishna, Krishna or Vaishnava, both are the same. All combinations, Hari, Guru, Vaishnava, it's a triangle, right? All mean the same. But it is easy to develop your relationship first with a Vaishnava, then the Supreme Lord. It is easy. Not easy to develop a relationship with Krishna. It is very difficult. There is one nice reference by Prabhupada. Prabhupada explains in this regard. Just like suppose there's a very big man and you have to please him and develop some close connections with him. Suppose a big businessman. Then you may have to spend about $200. Prabhupada was talking in 1960s. Those days $200 means like a very big thing. That time $1 was 3 rupees. Today $1 is almost about 86 or 87 rupees or 88 rupees, whatever. It's an example Prabhupada is giving. But if you develop some friendly relations with the big business magnate's son, you can give 2 cents lozenges. It's a nice sweet. Your job is done. So instead of $200, you just spend 2 cents. And it's easy to impress a small child, but not easy to impress a big man. Similarly, easy to impress Krishna's devotee, but difficult to impress Krishna. And that Vaishnava is actually the spiritual master. Spiritual master is also Vaishnava, but he is the best of the Vaishnavas. One place Prabhupada explains, spiritual master is also counted among the Vaishnavas, but he is the best of the Vaishnavas. So, therefore we have to develop this Adav Shraddha. So, this is the beginning path of coming to this point of these feelings which Vasudeva is expressing. If we also want to feel like this, when we see Krishna, when we see Hari, when we see Guru, when we see Vaishnava, if we have to feel like this, then we have to work. Beginning with Adav Shraddha. Then comes Sadhu Sangha. And the list goes on. For this particular verse, we have to read Chaitanya Charitamrita, the entire literature. The entire Chaitanya Charitamrita is about this subject. How to develop one's loving relations with the devotees of the Lord. That is Chaitanya Charitamrita. Therefore, it is considered an advanced version of Bhagavatam, or rather a postgraduate study in spiritual life. Postgraduate state in spiritual life. Bhagavatam talks about intimacy with the Lord. Chaitanya Charitamrita talks about intimacy with the devotees of the Lord. So you can imagine how the devotees are put in a higher pedestal than the Lord. Because the Lord loves his devotees and the devotees love the Lord. And as I said, because both are in the absolute platform, there's no difference whether you love a devotee of the Lord or the Lord. Effect is same. But for us, loving the devotee is very easy and simple. And mercifully, the spiritual master representing the Vaishnava Tattva comes to this world. Like Krishna represents Guru Tattva, similarly Guru represents Vaishnava Tattva. He is an embodiment of all Vaishnavas. Krishna is Rasa Tattva, like many things. So Guru also many things. He is an embodiment of all Vaishnavas, representative of all Vaishnavas. Of course, one place Prabhupada said, Guru also means Guru's disciples. Because Guru is not alone. Guru is not alone. Just like Krishna is not alone. He is always with his devotees, with his associates. That is why in the Gaudiya Vaishnava Siddhanta, we never worship Krishna alone. You can see any temple of ISKCON. We never worship Krishna alone. Because the fact is Krishna is never alone. Krishna is always surrounded by some devotee. Actually many devotees. That we discussed, I think in my last class, how Krishna is surrounded by wonderful devotees. The 4 special qualities of Krishna we discussed. Krishna is always surrounded by wonderful devotees. But Prabhupada one place said, at least there must be a cow or a calf with Krishna. Krishna is never alone. So you may worship Krishna with Radharani, with gopis, or with Balaram, or with the gopas. Different ways you can worship Krishna. Or at least with a cow or a calf. We say cow Krishna. Sometimes we see in some temple, Krishna is there, behind Krishna there is a cow and a calf. So that is also okay. But not alone. Krishna is never alone. Similarly, Guru is never alone. Prabhupada is never alone. Guru is never alone. Guru means Guru's disciples. Disciples are the spiritual sons of the spiritual father. So, it's a Vaishnava community. That's why Prabhupada said, I have created a society of Vaishnavas. International Society for Krishna Consciousness. It's a society of devotees. Society. Not singular number. In this International Society of Krishna Consciousness, there is no one man called Prabhupada alone. No. Thousands of devotees. All belong to one family of Krishna. They are considered one. At the same time, diverse. This is called unity in diversity principle. And diversity in unity principle. Simultaneously, achintya beda beda tattva. Prabhupada means Prabhupada's devotees. Prabhupada's devotees means Prabhupada. Both are same. Both are same. No difference. So, so we have to therefore learn to develop loving exchanges between devotees. Then you learn to develop loving exchanges with the Guru. Then you advance to learn loving relationship with the Supreme Lord. This is the 3-stage development of intimacy and relationships of a jiva, conditioned soul. Then you will be relieved from material intimacy, material relationships, material hankerings. This is the secret. If you develop loving exchanges with the devotees, you will give up the so-called material love in this material world. This is the secret. If we're not able to develop love amongst Vaishnavas, Guru and Krishna, then you are sure to love, or the so-called love. You're sure to have loving, so-called loving interactions with this material world, because the jiva cannot be without love. Jiva has to love someone, something, has to. That's the nature of the jiva. And the original nature of the jiva is to love the Supreme Lord. And because of love for the Supreme Lord, he has love for the Lord's parts and parcels also. See? Now you can't say, I love Krishna, but I don't love anybody else. No. That is exactly what is Kanishtadhikari. Rupa Goswami defines this in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishnadas Karunya discusses, and Rupa Goswami also talks about it in Upadeshamrita. Kanishtadhikari means me, my Lord, that's all. Or me, Guru, and my deity, or my Lord, that's all. My deity in the temple, I worship, I take care very nicely. My Lord, my spiritual master, that's all. He does not know how to behave with other living beings, with other Vaishnavas, with anything else other than Guru and his deity. He does not know how to behave or how to relate or how to develop intimacy. Forget intimacy. That's very advanced. He does not know. So that is exactly what is Kanishtadhikari. He rejects everyone else as insignificant, not important. Such behavior is found in a Kanishtadhikari. Somebody is in Madhyama also. Uttama, there is no discussion anyway. He loves everyone, including his enemy, because he has no enemy. But even at least Madhyama level, if you have to come, Madhyamadhikari level, one has to go above this lower level of dealings. One has to improve in one's dealings. Even with karmis, forget devotees. Even with karmis, Vaishnavas have to. Because we want to become Vaishnavas. This is somebody wants to become MBBS student and complete MBBS, complete engineering. Then he has to work for that. So we want to become a Vaishnava. Then you have to work for this. You have to work for this, work on this. How to relate, develop. That is very basic level. You see here what Vasudeva's level is, that feelings of separation. He's saying, another birth for me. What a perfectional stage. He must be enjoying this transcendental relationship, transcendental emotions. This is a subject matter of nectar of devotion, as opposed to material emotions. This is subject matter of material life. Material life. So, so by the practice of devotional service or sadhana bhakti to start with, we interact with the Lord and the Lord's devotees. And slowly, as our anarthas reduce, we develop this intimacy. It's a great blessing. Actually, to be in the society of devotees is the highest promotion in human life. Just like in a company, you may join as sometimes we see, somebody joins from the lowest cadre, like a worker, then he advances to become a team lead, manager, then becomes a director, probably a managing director also has come to the topmost level, right? Similarly, for a jiva who has fallen into this material world, the punishment is material relationships. You are impressed, influenced, overwhelmed by material relations, material intimacies means lowest quality. And if you're impressed by this means, actually it's a kind of punishment to the soul. And how do you know that you have advanced, you have been released from the punishment? When you develop this kind of intimacy, relationship, everything towards Hari, Guru, Vaishnava. You are advanced. You can know. You are being released from Maya's shackles. Released. Maya keeps us imprisoned by material bondage. Material bondage means what? Material relationships, material feelings, material emotions, material joy, material misery, all mixed. And you're hooked to this material world in that way. But if you develop those emotions, feelings, all towards transcendental personalities, that means you are liberated. It's a blessing. Vasudeva is saying, Dishtya Bhavanadya, consider this a great fortune coming in your presence, coming in your association. So we have to, therefore, keep this in mind. How, actually one place Prabhupada says, Krishna has very mercifully picked us from the rotten material life and put us in the association of Vaishnavas. He has dropped us here. So it's a great fortune. He has dropped us here. Krishna has picked up personally and dropped us here. Krishna has great blessings. We could have picked up and dropped in a drunkard's house or in a Kirmi's house who have no connection with Krishna. And now Krishna has put us in the ISKCON society. The society of Vaishnava, society of devotees. What a great fortune. What a great fortune. It's a transcendental creation of the pure devotee of the Lord. The ISKCON, because Prabhupada has created this society. It's greatly fortunate. So, this, therefore, but how do you develop this Shraddha? Adav Shraddha. Oh, these people are very nice. That's called Shraddha. But how do you develop that? How do you develop that? Oh, these people are very nice. Vaishnavas are very nice. Guru, Prabhupada is very nice. Krishna is very nice. How do you come to that point? What is the starting point? The starting point is Sukruti. Sukruti. Sukruti means spiritual punya, spiritual credits. Spiritual credits. You have to earn. You have to earn. So you have to earn punya, you have to earn Sukruti. Somehow you have to acquire this Sukruti into your balance, your soul's balance. Then only you will develop this Adav Shraddha itself. Otherwise, even that Adav Shraddha, it's like a starting trouble. We say it will be a non-starter only. So, this Sukruti will slowly build up, so much so that one day you will be able to see Krishna, talk to Krishna, eat with Krishna, play with Krishna, everything. It will bring you to that point. So what are the benefits of Sukruti? I'll quickly rush through 7 benefits of gaining Sukruti in one's life. Sukruti means spiritual punya. You are sure to become a devotee of the Supreme Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Sure, 100%. Second benefit, you will develop interest in Krishna or Krishna consciousness or in spiritual life. You will develop interest. You start becoming interested. Oh, I like chanting. I like Krishna consciousness, like that. Then you will develop deep devotion to the Lord. Number 3. Number 4, you will develop attraction to Krishna, Krishna consciousness, devotional service, devotees. You develop positive attraction. Number 4. Number 5, you will develop taste. You like to. Because just like when you eat gulab jamun, it's a very nice taste. You like it. You start liking it. You want more of it. Then you will start liking devotional service. liking Krishna, liking devotional life, like that, taste will develop. Then, sixth one, this Sukruti goes on piling up, appending, goes on adding up, compounding, one above the other. It will not be the same, just like you have a bank account, and then you go on adding up. It keeps piling up, your amount, and the interest of that also keeps piling up. Then interest also you deposit back into the principal. That keeps compounding, and that further will generate another interest, higher interest. It's a compounding equation. Like that, the Sukruti is just a starting, but somehow it has to start. Finished. Once it begins, it's a never-ending loop of finally coming to the point of meeting Krishna face to face, like that. And the seventh point, I just took some 7 points. You could discuss more. Krita Punya Punja. Prabhupada says one day we'll be developing so much Sukruti that we can dance with Krishna, eat with Krishna, talk with Krishna face to face. Prabhupada says that. That is the goal of this Hare Krishna movement. We have to dance with Krishna, eat with Krishna. You will develop that much amount of Sukruti. One day that this becomes possible. And this opportunity is being made possible by the grace of Srila Prabhupada. So we were eternally obliged to Prabhupada. So there are two kinds of Sukruti. One is with knowledge, one is without knowledge. Agyata Sukruti is unknowingly you are gaining this benefit. And one more you can say Sukruti, simply Sukruti, or you can say Gyata Sukruti. With knowledge or without knowledge. Knowingly or unknowingly, you are performing Sukruti. You are earning Sukruti, spiritual punya. Now the question is, what is this Sukruti? How to earn? Sukruti means when knowingly or unknowingly you serve or come in contact with Krishna. Number one. Number two, knowingly or unknowingly you serve the pure devotee spiritual master. Number three, you knowingly or unknowingly you serve or come in contact or associate even that with a Vaishnava. Means devotee of Vishnu particularly. Or Tadiya. Means anything connected with Krishna or Vishnu exclusively. You will develop what is called as Sukruti. It is very specific. Now we know this secret that again by the grace of Prabhupada, now you start earning. Somehow or other, as much possible take association of Krishna in the form of Bhagavad Gita and Guru in the form of his instructions. Prabhupada has given us the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and Vaishnavas in the form of this ISKCON society at large. Then you build up the Sukruti. So, if we don't have this Sukruti, that's why we see people struggle to have faith in Krishna. See? They don't have faith in Prasadam, in Hare Krishna mantra, in deities. They don't have. Because there's no Sukruti balance. There's no Sukruti, that is why. This is what we chant in the Prasadam mantra. Mahaprasade, Govinde, Nama, Brahmana, Vaishnava, Swalpa Punyam, Vishwaso na eva jayate. See? Five is Swalpa Punya. It means if you don't have Sukruti, you cannot develop faith on these 5 particular things. Mahaprasadam. Sometimes people, they criticize Prasadam. Or they don't know the value of Prasadam. Kortare. Something they give. Because faith is not there. Now you can't blame them. Vaishnava's outlook is one of compassion, not anger. Compassion. Even anger is an aspect of compassion. That we can discuss later anyway. Yeah? So anyway, that is all advanced spiritual subjects. So, he doesn't develop faith on Mahaprasadam. See, we all have so much faith. You Mahaprasadam. Some people, kotu nodi. Like that. So then Govinde means Govinda, Krishna. They have no faith on the deity or on the person or on the very existence of Rama or Krishna. They don't have faith. It's a mythology. Go on running those rounds. Mythology. Go on running rounds. You see? No, they can't. And you don't waste your time. Because Sukriti balance is zero. Sukriti, what it is, they don't know, first of all. If at all they know, it may be Punya. Because today, Punya also they don't know. Material Punya. That also they don't know. What do you speak of Sukriti? It is unknown in this cosmic world. Only Vaishnavas, like Prabhupada, they have revealed what is called as Sukriti. Something is available in this world. Not known. It's a secret. So Mahaprasade Govinde. The Nama, the holy name. It's ordinary name. Why? What is this repetitive chanting? Again chanting. Same thing. Have no faith. Can't develop faith. They can't chant more than one round. Somebody say 108 is the least, right? Somebody 108, no, it's super difficult. 11 times I will chant. Somebody told, I went to Bangalore. Said, 3 times I will chant per day. With great difficulty, somehow I will try. And next time when you come, I will try to tell you 3 times every day I am chanting. So, 3 times is not 300,000 names, okay? 3 times only that mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. 3 times only. So that also will be great difficulty. Somehow I will try. It's like this. No cause of anger. So cause of compassion. People can't chant 3 times Hare Krishna mantra. They can't chant. Vishwaso nai vachayate. See how much difficult. Don't take it for granted. We cannot take anything granted. Then Brahmana. Actually, Brahmana is a devotee of the Lord. Then Vaishnava is a declared postgraduate state of a Brahmana. Advanced devotee of Vishnu or Krishna. So in Brahmana and Vaishnava, see people how Kali Yuga particularly they curse, condemn. The most condemned thing in this world is what? Brahmanas and Vaishnavas. In Kali Yuga, the most condemned are unfortunately Brahmanas and Vaishnavas. But the only hope is the Brahmana and the Vaishnava. We are talking about ideal Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, not Naam ke vaste, because in the Devraj market, 2 rupee you will get thread. How much is the Brahmin thread? I think 10 threads you will get for, I think 5 threads. I don't know. Now I'm not buying, earlier I used to buy. 10 rupee you will get 10 threads like that we used to get. Simply putting a thread, don't become Brahman anyway. I'm saying Brahmana in action, in quality, in character. Vaishnava in character, in quality, in action. We mean, whenever we say Brahmana, Vaishnava, we should not misunderstand. We mean in real quality and character. So it's difficult. So if you build up the Sukruti, that means some service attitude to the Vaishnavas, Guru, Hari, and hankering for their association, we will build up this. The last point is, and one interesting secret I will tell as in close. Sometimes we have difficulty in spiritual life. You know why it comes? If we are struggling in spiritual life, in any aspect of Krishna consciousness, simple. That's why you have to be a spiritual science student. Then you will figure out all these things. Build up your Sukruti level. Finished. Your struggle will be finished. It will be gone for good. If at all there is a struggle, there is a difficulty in spiritual life, either in chanting or in sadhana or in Krishna kindness, anything, any struggle, any difficulty, that means Sukruti balance is low. That's all. Just increase the Sukruti, you will see, you will be super rich in Krishna consciousness. So it's like that. And one day, our goal is to develop this kind of transcendental feelings towards Vaishnavas and Guru and Krishna. And that will be a great, that means you can know, like when you ask, if somebody asks, Prabhu, how do I know I have received Krishna's blessings? Good question, right? How do you know I have received Krishna's blessings? By this. If you have this kind of feelings, you should know Krishna had been kindly, graceful, merciful upon you. You will know Krishna had been merciful upon you. If you have these kind of feelings and emotions. So stop. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai.